And it's Vucevic. Then there's Champ. And it's Levine in at the 3. And for Indiana, Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. And it's Nesmith in at the small forward position. Greg, is a player, how long does the excitement of a new season last?
I'd say it starts to wear off right about now. You got to start bringing your own motivation to every game, and you need to provide your own energy.
2 physical points from Vucevic. He enjoys bumping down low.
Here's Nembhard, defended by Dosunmu. Kicks it out to Siakam. His 3-pointers off the mark. And here are the Bulls now. Here's Champ, coming off a solid outing against Indiana. To the inside, and Vucevic throws it down.
After setting a strong screen, the ball goes to Vucevic, and he makes a play.
Halliburton passes to Siakam. Here's Nembhard, defended by Dosunmu. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Turner with the steal. Here's Nembhard. Misses the one-handed jam.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And that's what you have to do. Protect the house.
You know, Stan, I've always thought that your path, kind of like Billy Donovan's, going from the college game to the pro game, both enjoying success, very, very similar paths.
Except for one thing, Kevin. Billy could actually play. I couldn't. So, you know.
Well, you're not being fair to yourself now. Come on.
Billy was a great college player. And I think, Kevin, Billy Donovan's the most underrated coach in the NBA. This guy's a surefire Hall of Famer. Back-to-back national titles in college, and then you look at the consistent success he has had in the NBA with teams. This guy is as good as anyone in the country, heck, anyone in the world coaching basketball.
Well said. Stolen. Drives to the hoop, and that one is stuffed right through.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
And now we have a moment to recognize the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, Champ.
And the way that he has been able to kind of create something out of nothing for his teammates has been remarkable. Fantastic and timely passing combined with his vision is something that all players should aspire to have.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. He's off on that one. Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. To the paint, here's Halliburton. And finished off by Halliburton.
And a guy who can get up off the floor. Halliburton will throw one down if you sleep.
And he comes up with the deuce.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
For Indiana, they come into this one following a loss to the Bulls in Chicago.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, you got to think Coach will show this one as an example of what not to do. You got to take care of the ball.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Outside Turner. Passes it to Nesmith. Nice D from Levine.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Here's Champ. It's rebounded by Indiana. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
Yeah, when you have a defense that's showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
These teams were last season's best passers, the squads with the most assists in the NBA. Number one, the Bulls.
The way these guys move the ball offensively was really a joy to watch. Great teamwork and unselfishness, and that's why we saw those great assist numbers a season ago.
5 on the clock. Halliburton for 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Dosunmu's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Champ. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
One-on-one here. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
And so here is Indiana. And Champ gets the whistle that time.
Number 7.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Halliburton against Giddey. There's the pass to Siakam to end the run, and he sinks the layup.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team. The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Now, Siakam. He's coming off a 10-point game against Chicago. Misses the layup. Here's Champ. Nembhard covering. Pass to Champ. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Champ's got 11.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
And so it's Indiana with it. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Turner throws it down.
Throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
Here's Champ. He's got 11. Levine gets the bucket.
Timeout.
He has 7.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Timeout called the Pacers.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Wiseman's checked in for Miles Turner. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Then for the Bulls, Walker's checked in for Vucevic. Brown comes in for Dosunmu. And it's White in for Josh Giddey. And it's Mathurin missing. Brown outside. Here's Champ. Wiseman with the rebound. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Kicks to Toppin. Now, here's McConnell. Really disappointing game for him in that loss to Chicago. Rocket 2 shoots over Walker, and the Pacers can't get it to go. Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good
Number
off-ball
7.
movement. Everyone is paying attention
Bruce
and
Brown.
looking to create the best shot for the team.
Indiana's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Here's Mathurin, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First
Looking
personal
here at some
foul.
numbers for
Second
Brown.
team foul.
Some last season stats for
At the
him.
line.
Last season put up
For the
about
Pacers.
9 points a game, 3
Mathurin.
rebounds, and 2 assists. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
Yeah, his true impact on the defensive end cannot be measured by stats.
And I like the drive of this kid. Mathurin, really a team player.
Here's White, and that comes off the assist by Levine.
Assist goes to
Levine's
Zach
got 3
Levine.
assists in the game. And here's McConnell. Nothing on the board. Right side, Mathurin. It's tipped. Passes to Levine. Here's Champ. 13 points in the game. And the Bulls,
Number 7.
another 3.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Pass to Neesmith. Now Toppin over Walker. The rebound by Champ. Champ's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Shots good by Walker.
Walker.
And the story
The
here,
assist.
Kevin, early on
Number 7.
is how well they've shot the basketball.
And it's Indiana's ball. Driving inside.
Number 7.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
It's blocked. Neesmith with the ball. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Bulls in Chicago.
And one of the better athletes in this draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
Champ add another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12
Number 7.
attempts.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Brown against Mathurin. Shoots over Brown. Connects on the 9-footer. Mathurin's got 6 points.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
And he gets it to go.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
1:21 left to play in the first. Got a piece of it. Eisman got a piece of it, and he recovers it, and he gets it back. Outside Mathurin, clock at 6. Missed it, even after all those chances.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Well, he might be a bit wiry, but Levine has the strength to take a bump and finish at the rim.
McConnell kicks to Wiseman, and it goes out of bounds. That went off McConnell.
And here's a look at the stats for Champ. Coming off a terrific season. First in scoring, first in rebounding, and of course, he established himself as the most prolific passer in the game last season, the league leader in assists.
And his unmatchable instincts for scoring the basketball. That's what made him number 1 last year. You can't stop him, and you can't even really contain him. McConnell passes to Toppin. Back to McConnell. Inside. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Here's Buzelis. The second effort. Champ's shot is off. Now McConnell. To the middle. Here's Mathurin. Some solid defense from Brown. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Now for Indiana. Wiseman's checked in for Turner. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Champs checked in for Smith. Walker comes in for Patrick Williams. Levine's checked in for Buzella. And it's Brown in for Josh Giddey. They've got Tyrese Halliburton. They top it out there with Nesmith. Then there's Wiseman. And it's McConnell in at the point. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Champ in their last matchup against Indiana was terrific. He scored an incredible number of points and a triple-double for all that effort. A mind-blowing effort, one that's going to be hard to repeat, but it's hard to bet against him. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Here's Champ. 24 points for him. Walker finds White. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls.
Well, because he's a good scorer, White attracts attention, and that creates passing.
Here's McConnell. Out to the right wing. The pass to Halliburton. And it's good off the back rim and in. Halliburton's got 12.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Here's Champ. He's covered by Wiseman. Levine, that's good.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Pass to Nesmith. The rebound by Champ. Champ's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Halliburton outside. From 10 feet out, there's another block.
And swatting shots away with ferocity.
GA, he is not messing around in this one. Here's Champ. And Wiseman sends it back.
And on a per-minute basis, Wiseman already gets a lot of blocks, and his defensive awareness will only improve with time.
Chicago has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Passes it to White. Here's Champ. Toppin covering. 1:43 left in the second quarter. Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Nesmith. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Levine can't hit. The Pacers shooting in the second quarter right around 48%. Here's Neesmith. And that one is off. Nice D from Champ. And Chicago shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. White trying to get open. Shots good by Champ. Champ's got 30.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And the Pacers shooting just 31% in the game. Pass to Toppin. McConnell against Walker. Back to Toppin. Outside for Halliburton. The shot missing. Some solid defense from Brown. About 3 seconds between shot and game play.
Pacers foul. T.J. McConnell.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Foul. Second team foul.
And the first one drops.
At the line for the Bulls, Bruce Brown. 2 shots.
And Brown drops them both. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. He dishes it to Wiseman. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Wiseman's got 4 points in the quarter. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Bulls out front, just dominating this one. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Champ.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Well, as a defense, you can't allow him that much room in the post. That's just asking for trouble.
Taking a look at the Bulls, they've got Levine, Champ out there with Vucevic. Then there's Dosunmu, and it's Giddey in at point guard. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are one or two of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Halliburton against Giddey. Halliburton outside. He blocks it again. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Siakam outside.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Count it. 34 points for Champ.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Turner passes to Nembhard. A three-pointer off the mark.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
And it's sent back by Turner.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
Here's Nembhard, defended by Dosunmu.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end, just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. It's stolen, and he's got a 5-by-5. Shot's good by Champ.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Nemhard, defended by Dosumu. Now, here's Neesmith. He's got 6.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Halliburton against Giddey. Halliburton kicks to Siakam. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Oh, Turner in position. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine. Looking now at some numbers for him. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Drops one in from the wing. 14 points for Tyrese Halliburton.
And providing the score, boy, they need it. That stops a 12-0 run by the Bulls.
Champ, the pass to Giddey. Here's Champ. Just 5 on the clock. He feeds it to Levine. He gets it in there. Levine's got 22 points.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
The Pacers shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. Here's Siakam. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Champ's got 15 rebounds here tonight. And the jam by Levine.
Well, the defense has got to know, when Levine is getting hot like this, they're in for a long night.
And here are the Pacers now. Nemhard, the pass to Turner. Halliburton on the wing. Giddey defending. The offensive rebound. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago.
Number 7.
They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go.
3 points.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Indiana. Nemhard, the pass to Mathurin. Back to Nemhard. Over in the corner, Turner. Here's Siakam. 6 to shoot. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball, unable to help them close this gap.
Champ. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Champ's got 47 points.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Here's Nemhard. Giddey defending. Outside Mathurin. And there's the pass to Siakam. Shoots a fader. Got a hand on it. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana. White, he's checked in for the Bulls. On the clock. Here's Neesmith. It's deflected. White drives in, and White slams it in.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Toppin passes to Nembhard. Over Giddey. It's deflected. Here's Champ. Neesmith covering. That's tipped. It's Nembhard on the wing. And he lobs it up. Wants to get it to Turner and does. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Well, and he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
Now we could feel that one all the way over here. Unbelievable performance. He's got a quadruple double.
Well, he's getting all he can offensively and making the most of it.
Lets the three fly. Toppin can't get it to go.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Indiana's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Here's Nembhard. Giddey defending. Nembhard, the pass to Toppin. From outside, off the mark.
Well, he can't buy a bucket, but it's time to find other ways to help his team win.
Here's Champ. Toppin covering.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Now, here's Neesmith. Not a lot of room. Stripped it away. Here's Turner. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Back to Giddey. Pass to Champ. Shot clock at 6. They get it again. Nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 6.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Pass to Toppin. Pass to Neesmith. Shoots the 3. Up again. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, this has been a frustrating night for him. Still without any points. That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Dan, we have so many great players in this NBA. I mean, every night, from top to bottom, each roster, there's so many.
Substitution on the court.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Champ, and that one drops for him. Champ's got 53.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy, and every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Neesmith in at the 3 slot. That's the Pacers' 5. 5 to shoot. And it's blocked. Brown outside. Here's Champ, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Well, it seems like he's making everything. Nothing makes a coach happier than seeing your offense click.
Halliburton against Giddey. Turner passes to Siakam. Excellent D there from Champ.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
Here's Brown. Outside Matthews. Giddey the pass to Champ. Offline with his 3. For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Down low. Turner inside, working on Smith. A nice shot by Neesmith.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Giddey the pass to Champ. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
That's tipped.
And he's done the job here all day. Just continues to grab rebounds. What a game for him.
Nembhard with it. Browns there. Siakam passes to Nembhard. And they get it back. They get it back. And at last, they get one to fall.
Effort points by Turner, working hard inside, getting rewarded with some points.
Fires for 3, and good, he hits it again. 60 points, this guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Halliburton, and the rejection by Smith. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. Bulls making a switch here. Levine's checked in. Now, here's Marshall, guarded by Levine. Dennis passes to Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Missing. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Another bucket. Wow. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Here's Dennis. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics. And there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a return.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up blocked shots.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Here's Toppin. That's good. It's McConnell with the assist. And it's 6 points for Obi Toppin.
Well, after that tough first half, you hoped he'd find his way to bounce back and get things going here in the second.
And the shot goes in.
I mean, a 6'8" playmaker. Giddey is a point forward, and he piles up the assist.
Here's Champ driving to the basket. Banked in off the glass.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Shepard with the ball. Wiseman with the ball. Defended by Giddey. Wiseman the pass to Shepard. 6 on the shot clock. And at the top of the key, Toppin shoots. It's tipped. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And here's McConnell. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but his team needs to keep fighting.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Marshall. And Andrew Nemhard's subbed in for Shepard. Champ's shot is on. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
It's stolen by Smith. Tipped away. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think he saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
And the pass to Toppin. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And he knocks down the first one. Whitey's checked in for Josh Giddey.
Obi Toppin.
So he gets them both. Well, Chicago has gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Here's Smith. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Smith's got 4 this quarter.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
Walker's checked in for Chicago. Here's Champ. Toppin covering. Champ the pass to Walker. Wiseman with the rebound. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Good work defensively by Smith. The Bulls shooting has been just uncontainable, 72%.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bulls.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Champ.
There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double. Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Walker against Mathurin. He kicks to Toppin. Kept alive by Indiana.
And the offensive rebounding really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the board.
Shots good by Champ.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Mathurin passes to Toppin. Another steal. Here's Champ. Good.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want,